Hey guys, in last week's video I stayed at a beautiful free camp on the Queensland Northern Territory border. I explored a random cave I found in Camberwell. I then crossed the border, making several stops along the way as I powered my way up to Darwin to get my GoPro fixed. In this week's video, I play tourist checking out what Darwin has to offer. I check out Crocosaurus Cove and swim in the cage of death with a 5-metre saltwater crocodile. I check out all the other animals that are in the park. I then head across to the old WW2 Military Museum before I head underground checking out the old oil tunnels, and then I finish off with a nice relaxing swim over at Berry Springs. Alright, my first stop for the day was at a big bucket list item of mine, and it was checking out Crocosaurus Cove. It cost me $175 to get into the cove, but that includes my swim in the cage of death with the saltwater croc. You do need to make sure you guys book, so I do recommend ringing up before you enter the park. Along with crocodiles, they have other reptiles in the park. They've got snakes, lizards, turtles, and all other sorts of animals. It's worth checking out. So once it's your turn to get in the cage of death, you've got 15 minutes guys to get as many videos and photos as you possibly can. Hold your breath, head underwater and start snapping away at these amazing creatures. The best part about it is the rangers up top, or the park keepers, they constantly move around food, try and keep the crocodiles active as possible. So yes, there are times it might not be doing too much, but for the majority of the time it's just going to be swimming around you. At the end of it all, there's a bit of feeding time, and that's pretty awesome. If you can, get someone up on the top viewing deck to take some videos or some photos for you, because unfortunately once you're out of the water, inside the tube is scratched like crazy, so it is kind of hard to see what's going on outside. Still an awesome view, but just a heads up. Stop number 2 for the day was checking out the old World War II Military Museum. It's $20 for an adult entry, or there are deals for families. It's well worth checking out to catch up on all the history. Stop number 3 for the day. It was time to head underground and check out the old World War II oil storage tunnels. The cost of entry is $8.50 per adult, and the walk itself is just absolutely incredible. The history is breathtaking. The fourth and final stop for the day was heading across to check out Berry Springs. With numerous sections to swim in, basically take your pick, take your poo noodle, jump in, sit back and enjoy the waters. Here we go, we're at Berry Springs. I've got my pool noodle, I'm set. Alright guys, thanks for watching. That's all for this week. Make sure you tune into next week's video where I head into Litchfield National Park, explore some amazing termite mounds and swim some of the best waterfalls I've ever experienced in my life. If you're liking the adventure, please make sure you like and subscribe on YouTube, and you find us on Instagram and give us a follow.